Hello and welcome. Today we shall be taking a look at provider of power products Power PLC. The company has a market capital of £400 million and is currently ranked 76th in the UK FTSE Small Cap Index. In the financial year to December 2017, XPP had a turnover of £166.8 million and an operating profit before tax of £32.3 million, which gave it a margin of 19.3%. It currently pays an annual dividend yield of 4.22%, which is paid quarterly from January to January. This dividend is covered 1.9 times by the earnings per share. The company was founded in 1988 by James Peters in Pangbourne in the UK as a specialist distributor of power conversion products. The company floated on the London Stock Exchange in 2000. The current CEO is Duncan Penny, who joined XP in April 2000 as Group Financial Director, and on the 3rd of February 2003 he was appointed as Chief Executive. XP Power employs around 2,000 people worldwide. They design and manufacture power controllers, typically for the end products of major blue chip OEMs. Sectors include industrial, which has around 42% of sales, healthcare around 22%, semiconductor manufacturing around 26%, and technology around 10%. Once designed into a program, XP Power has a revenue annuity over the life cycle of the customer's product, which is typically 5 to 7 years depending on the industry sector. XP Power has its own manufacturing facilities in China and Vietnam for products based on its own intellectual property that provide its customers with significant improvement, functionality and efficiency. With headquarters in Singapore, XP Power serves a global blue chip customer base from 32 locations, 9 in Europe with 34% of sales revenue, 18 in North America with 57% of sales revenue, and 5 in Asia with 9% of sales revenue. For the previous 4 years, XP Power has had a consistent revenue of between £101 and £166.8 million and an operating profit margin ranging from 19.3% to 24%, which gave it an average of 22%. The forecast for 2018 is a revenue of around £195 million and a profit margin of 20%. With generated earnings for the previous 4 years of between 102.1 pence and 148.3 pence per share, the dividend has always been covered by at least 1.57 times the earnings per share. The share price standard deviation for 2017 was 478 compared to 260 for the FTSE Small Cap Index. The current share price is 4.7% above the 52-week intraday low. In May, XP acquired the business and assets of Glassman High Voltage, based in New Jersey, USA. Glassman is a designer and manufacturer of high voltage, high power supplies. The total consideration was $44.5 million, paid in cash on completion. The interims at the end of July reported a strong first half performance, with order intake increased by 9% to £101.4 million and revenue increased by 16% to £93.2 million. Own designed XP product revenues increased by 20% and now represented 78% of total revenues. The early October trading statement was order intake for the 9 months ending September 2018 was 11% higher than the prior year, and revenues also increased by 18%. Net debt increased to £49.3 million compared to £46.5 million in June 2018. Early January reported that 2018 full-year trading was in line with expectations. Both total order intake and revenues were lower in Q4 due to weakness in semiconductor manufacturing equipment sector. There was healthy demand across the year in the fourth quarter for industrial, healthcare and technical markets. Net debt was now at £52.5 million. Results for the 12 months to December 2018 are due the 5th of March 2019. The share price has fallen recently and is currently close to a 52-week intraday low, which gives it a price-earnings ratio of 11.5 compared to the FTSE small cap average of 11.1. XP pays a dividend yield of 4.22% compared to the FTSE small cap index average of 3.95%, and it is covered 1.9 times by earnings. The PER and yield are attractive for a quality company. The construction of a second manufacturing facility in Vietnam is now on track, with production scheduled to come on stream in the first half of 2019. The acquisition of Condell in September 2017 and Glassman in May 2018 will benefit the company and hopefully go towards reducing the net debt of £52.5 million. For these reasons, I have given XP Power an overall rating of 4.3 out of 5. Thank you for watching. Please leave comments below. And also like and subscribe for further analysis of UK company businesses.